Full panel here hanging with me for the next half hour or so. Chris Sununu, former governor of New Hampshire. Lindsey Granger, News Nation contributor. Carla Sands, former U.S. ambassador to Denmark and Greenland in the first Trump administration. And Chris Cillizza, News Nation contributor. Mick Mulvaney hanging out with us virtually as well, News Nation contributor. Hello, Mick. All right, let me start on this side here. What's Trump doing here, Carla? Because he's going after Beyonce and Oprah. He was in the middle of the Paramount and Skydance merger as well. There's now a lawmaker here in Washington who wants to rename the Kennedy Center after Trump. What's going on?
Well, I think that the country is going back to something of the center. It's swung so far to the left. I think now business is looking at this and saying, what have we done? And they're coming back to the center. And I think President Trump has a point in some of these issues that he's raising.
No.
Look, I think it's a little silly. I think he's throwing gasoline on the fire. He watched what, Hunter Biden tried to take down George Clooney and all this. I mean, none of these endorsements and none of this stuff really matters in the case of elections or anything. But I think, if anything, he's just trying to stoke the fires. I mean, I think he needs a bigger bench than Stallone, Voight, John. I mean, if John Voight's upset at anything, it should be his acting in the movie Anaconda. Just a disaster. Wow. But you need a bigger bench than that.
John Voight attacks. Didn't see that coming.
He's a good guy.
What's going on here?
Well, I mean, I think the governor's right. Like, at some level, it's like, what's the easiest way to try to get the Republican base back aligned? Talk about how liberal Hollywood is. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Hollywood is really liberal. Yep. But, like, I don't think Beyonce got $11 million to endorse Kamala Harris.
And also,
you know what I mean? So, like,
to the
right, $165,000 to the production company. And we can debate whether that's right or wrong, but it's not $11 million. I mean, I think this is, he is at some level. Look, it's changed the Washington commander's name. Brennan and Comey are being investigated. I mean, he's tried a bunch of things to stop saying those, the J.E. Jeffrey Epstein stuff. I don't think you should.
That's what this is about.
What is it about?
I think it's about reasserting American greatness and coming back to the middle. Hollywood is not doing well because it's gone so far to the left. A lot of Americans have just stopped going to the movies, and they don't pay any attention to Hollywood. They've lost the narrative.
Well, I think he has to show evidence, and then people can show outrage. Like, just claiming randomly that Beyonce took $11 million.
But she did.
No, she took 100,000. Yeah. And also that always happens. There's campaign finance rules that protect from things like this. So we know exactly where that money went. And when you looked at Oprah's production as somebody that owns a production company, that thing costs a lot of money, right? So there was no way to put that together. And Oprah said plainly to the camera, yeah, I paid my entire staff to do that. You're right. But I didn't take a dime. And so when you break it down like that, Trump is just finding random targets to come after when they say things that he doesn't like. And also, I also think the pendulum did swing a lot. And I think that when we canceled Dr. Seuss, that's too much. And when we're canceling movies and my kid can't watch a Disney film, that's too much for me. But I also think that while we're correcting, Trump is not the barometer to decide what's correct and what's not.
Mulvaney, jump in here.
Yeah, it can be a little bit of all of the above, can it, right? It can be a little bit of a distraction and also be a little bit of the culture wars. I think what's missing is it can also be something completely unrelated to Donald Trump. Let's move away from the big screen and onto the small screen. We know that Stephen Colbert got canceled this week, and everybody said, oh, my goodness, it's because of Donald Trump. No, it's not. He's on the air until May. He got canceled because he's losing, what is it, $40 million a year. So there's another aspect here. It could be all of the above plus some other things we're not talking about.
Yep. Mulvaney, did you watch Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
I've not watched Happy Gilmore. I went to go see, what did I go see? It was 147 degrees here in the Carolinas, so I went to go see F1. It was okay.
Okay, all right. I endorse.
Movie reviews with Mick.
Movie reviews.